What is good, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the one and only Tesla stock and help you guys better understand the price action of Tesla. I'm also going to do some projections for the cars sold by Tesla, talk about how this could affect the share price and why I'm still incredibly bullish for the share price. I'm going to break down my future projection for how many cars they may end up selling, what their revenue may be for many years to come, how their earnings per share could be affected, and how all these things could tie together and actually improve the share price for many years to come. I'm going to talk about when Tesla may break past 2,000, 3,000, 8,000, or even higher than that based off these numbers. Don't just look at these numbers and think you already know. There's a lot more context that needs to be added for you to understand what I'm talking about. I'm also going to talk about another opportunity that could be coming for the market and for Tesla based off what we're seeing. Now, before I break anything down about Tesla, before I talk about why I'm so bullish for the future, I do have to mention a couple of things real quick. The first thing is I'm not a financial planner, so please don't take this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire Tesla community as a whole. And the last things, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link down below and in the description. If you sign up for Webull, the link down below, and deposit any amount of money into the account, you are guaranteed 6 free stocks, each worth up to $2,000. And you could always sell these 6 free stocks for cash and use that cash to buy some Tesla shares for free. And this is a limited time offer. It ends in just 2 weeks. And also just notes that they are going to stop the offer if they do run out of the free stocks they're giving away. So please check it out. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So looking at Tesla, I think a lot of people around the world, when they think of Tesla, they think of a car company. And although they are correct, it's not just a car company at the same time. It's an energy company, it's an AI company, it's a robotics company, it's a software company. It's so many things in one. And that's what gives this thing so much bullish potential. Now, the way the stock market works is we price things based off their projected earnings, their projected revenue, how big they're going to be. And Tesla is a very forward-looking company, so it's priced at such good levels. But I want to talk about what on earth could you use to target where this thing will go. And I want to give you guys the bare minimums as to where I think Tesla's share price may be in the next upcoming years, as crazy as that may sound. So when it comes to 2022, I projected 1.4 million cars to be sold. That could be a bit of an exaggeration because of the lockdowns going on in China, but I don't truly know that. But at the same time, I don't want to lower my numbers too much because of the fact that Tesla is powering through. They want to actually increase production in Shanghai to keep up with numbers, and they may just surprise a lot of people. So the company keeps on doing that. I don't want to count Elon Musk out, but even if 2022 isn't the best of years because of these lockdowns, the virus, things like this, that's okay, right? We don't have to worry too much about that. The market's not in the best of conditions anyways, but the revenue could easily break past $80 billion this year, in my opinion. Earnings per share could easily hit over $9 just from the way I'm projecting it. But for these future projections, the EPS is going to be kind of off because I don't know how many outstanding shares there are going to be. And you have to use that to calculate the EPS. Now, I want to note that this projection right here, okay? This is the bare minimum, in my opinion, these numbers, because you have to account for additional factors. This is just based off cars sold alone. It's not looking into like AI technology. It's not looking into the full self-driving technology because that's going to be a multi-trillion dollar venture. It's going to be a multi-trillion dollar market they're entering, not to mention their humanoid robots, the robotics ventures they have too, their brand, maybe a Tesla phone. I'm not accounting for any of this, right? This is just based off the cars sold, and this just goes to show how I'm so bullish for this company. Now, for next year, 2023, they have all these new gigafactories, right? They may even build another one. I mean, I don't want to count that out. For instance, they could easily break 2 million cars sold, in my opinion. Revenue will easily beat 100 billion, in my opinion. And then earnings per share, $21, maybe even higher, give or take, depending on how many outstanding shares there are. And without accounting for a stock split, I could see this thing hitting at least the $1,600 to $1,800 range, even higher than that, depending on other innovations out there. I just wanted to mention that. Not to mention they have the Cybertruck coming out. They're also going to see the Roadster. It's going to be incredible, absolutely incredible. So maybe it's not just going to go to 1,800, maybe 2,000. Okay, but like I said before, we're not accounting for those new cars or things like that. It's just cars sold that I'm just talking about. It just goes to show how bullish I am. 3.5 million is also possible for 2024. And I want to note, I need to mention one more thing before I talk about these numbers. I forgot to mention this. Elon Musk stated, okay, by 2030, all the way in the future, and I'm not going to go too far out because predicting things that far out can be very difficult, and I don't want to go that far out, right? But by 2030, Elon Musk stated that Tesla should be producing over 20 million cars by then, and he may be actually underestimating it. That's very possible, in my opinion. I just wanted to bring that up. So, anyways, for 2024, 3.5 million cars is very attainable for the amount they sold, and also revenue could approach that $200 billion mark. EPS obviously increasing to, depending on other factors, 5.5 million by 2025, 300 plus billion in revenue quite easily. I mean, by then the share price could easily hit the 3,500 range, much higher, maybe 4,000. It's incredible what this company can do. It is going to be trickier though, considering the fact that the market cap is huge and it's going to require trillions of dollars to really pump this thing up. But considering inflation, how it's just, it's been soaring, and it's going to keep on going up every year no matter what anyone tries to do. The inflation rate's going to remain positive is what I'm trying to say, every single year. So when you account for inflation, other changes, I think 3,000 at least is very possible by 2025. 2026, like Kathy Wood said, $4,600 was her target. It seems very realistic considering the growth. And these numbers are also, I calculated them by doing some math, and that's also by calculating how much the share price can move based off how many cars they are selling. And it's not accounting for other things, but I just wanted to put these numbers out there. Anyways, going forward to 2026, I could see them breaking past 8 million cars sold, or over $488 billion in revenue. It's very possible, believe it or not, as they are coming closer to Elon Musk's goal. And by then, 4,600 for the share price is very possible, but it may be even higher than that, in my opinion, depending on what else is announced. Because what if Tesla starts developing humanoid robots? They start selling them. Can you imagine how massive that's going to be? Their AI technology is going to be huge too. The full self-driving technology, maybe the robo taxi. You could think whatever you want about the robo taxi, but you can't deny that it's a very, very, very profitable venture that they're entering in. A huge, huge, huge lucrative venture. It's going to be amazing for the company. Fundamentally, looking at 2027, 12.5 million cars sold is very possible. Revenue could easily soar past 700 billion. Once again, the share price can hit over $6,000 by then, in my opinion. And then by 2028, I would say over 16.75 million. And quite quickly they could easily break past that 20 million by 2030, in my opinion. They're going to start breaking $1 trillion in revenue per year. That sounds crazy, but it's very much possible in my opinion, and I could really see them hitting that. And by then the share price will be over 8,000, in my opinion. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not trying to promise this or guarantee that you have to invest in the company or anything like that. I'm not giving financial advice, but it's very much possible in my opinion. And also, this is the bare minimum. Like I said, it could easily hit 10,000, 15,000 if you account for other things, but it's impossible to be 100% accurate with that. But I'm still incredibly bullish. So when we look at Tesla's share price, okay, you'll notice Tesla has dropped in the past. If I go back on the chart, sorry, my chart's kind of messy because I have a lot of things I've been doing. Let me actually close out some indicators. Hold on. But okay, just forget that. Going back, there was a moment in time where Tesla was just dropping, dropping, and dropping. And as it was dropping, what you'll notice is the fact that this thing touched the 600s at one point, 680, 694, right? We saw it right here in the 600s. So imagine this thing hits its low at 680. Let's just pretend, because when it comes to the market, I did anticipate a slight uh, relief rally followed by some more downside for the future. And I did tell you guys in the next few months it is possible for Tesla to hit, I don't know, the 5 or 600s before it gets a really nice bounce and continues to soar. So just think about the opportunity you are getting, okay? Just listen to this carefully. 2028, it's just 6 years away. Tesla, in my opinion, will easily soar past 8,000. Let's just say it's at 8,000. Let's just pretend it's at 8,000 first. What's 8,000? Okay. divided by how low may Tesla go? Let's just say 650, for example. That's 12 times the price it's dropping to. So that means Tesla has the potential to go 12 times higher than where it may be if it drops a little bit more this year. And to reach 12 times the return, it would just take like 6 years. That's insane. That's a really good return. That is $10,000 turning into over $120,000 in just a couple of years, in like 6 years, by investing in Tesla, in my opinion. And also, you have to remember something, it's the bare minimum. It's just how I projected the bare minimum to be. Let's just say I'm wrong. Let's just say I'm completely wrong. And this thing goes to like, let's see. Let me hold on. Let's just say this thing goes to like $4,000. $4,000. Okay? You could do some math right here. Let me clear up my calculator. $4,000. Tesla may hit that. I mean, I think it's easily going to soar past that easily by 2028. Let's say Tesla's low is like 600 for this year. You're still guaranteed over a 6x return in under 6 years, right? In under 6 years. 2028 is less than 6 years away from now. So your $10,000 investment into Tesla could easily turn into 60,000 in just a couple of years, right? Now, non-financial advice, by the way, but I just want to show you the opportunity that you are getting by getting this share price at such a low value, which is why I'm so optimistic. Yeah, this thing could drop. Okay, that's fine with me because it gives us the opportunity to load up on those leaps, load up on calls if you want, load up on shares. It's one hell of an opportunity seeing the growth in this company, the potential it has. And I just wanted to put it out there. It's a very, very, very great thing, in my opinion. It's not a bad thing, it's a great thing. And with that said, I want to thank everyone for listening. Just know that, yeah, these numbers could be completely off. Even if I'm half right, even if it only goes to 4,000, there could still be an incredible, incredible return relative to where it is right now. I'm still very bullish. So, with that said, I don't think it's going to be this low. I think it's going to soar even higher than that based off the other things it's entering. And with that out of the way, please have a great weekend. Know the future is bright. There may be red in your portfolio, but just know if you're patient, if you stay strong and you trade intelligently, you diversify, you buy dips, and you remain calm, cool, and collected, everything is going to be a-okay if you're patient and strong. Thank you. Have a great rest of the day. Tesla to the moon, and peace out.